Buddy, and welcome to the channel. It's Bilskie back here with you. It is a little rainy here in the city of brotherly love, and especially here in the South Jersey area. Been raining off and on all day, so we're looking at a little rain in the forecast. We're going to let the computer do this when it started out. There's your starting lineup for the 30-6 Phillies. It's McCutchen, Segura, and Harper, Hoskins, Realmuto, Gregorius, Quinn, Kingery, and Zach Wheeler, your starting nine to face Felix Hernandez for the Braves. As you see, Zach Wheeler looking for his fifth win in this third and final game of this three-game series. We take it to Citizens Bank Park for some Wednesday night baseball.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Zach Wheeler gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the fours coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Nick Markakis digging in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Markakis, originally from New York State, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Too high. 1-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
He'll try again. 1-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Felix Hernandez gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Phillies, the left fielder, Andrew.
And now pitch on the way. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bryce Harper is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 9 homers and 33 driven in. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. One and 2 as he chases the slider. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's out. Hey! It's out. 1-1.
Line drive to left. And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Culberson is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ozuna leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1. Down, he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Austin Riley, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And it's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lays off 2-2 now. Two and two. Here it is. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, JT Realmuto. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Gregorius has had a nice season to this point, and he may well earn a spot on the All-Star squad because of it. He comes into today second in fan votes at shortstop.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Nobody out, runner on first. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Into the box now, Roman Quinn. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Now the 2-0 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
And in steps Scott Kingery.
Second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Gave him the green light, but he swings through it for strike 1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So now to the plate, Zach Wheeler. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0.
No, that's down.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Hernandez is ready. Here comes the pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. The pitch. Two out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Felix Hernandez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Quinn comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Count remains 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Line to the right side, but foul. And it's fouled away. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at bats. Everyone wins.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick Markakis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
That's popped up. Gregorius moving to his left, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Andrew.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And that one is gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Gene Segura standing in. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is foul right side. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. No outs, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
He's set. Here it comes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Here comes the 1-0. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
None out, runners at first and second. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So 1 gone in the inning as we take a look at what's on tap for the Fightin' Phils over the course of the next 7 days. And we, of course, will have all the action for you right here on the show. Digging in now, JT Realmuto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting, center fielder, Gomez. Win.
Stepping in now, Roman Quinn. To short, hit hard. He's got it over to Albies. So it's 2 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 4 and the Braves nothing. All set for the start of the 4th. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he fouls this one off. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Count is 1-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said sometimes it's less about launch angle and exit velocity and more about finding the holes in the defense. And that's been the case for them today. Of their 8 hits, 4 of them have come off the bat under 90 miles an hour. We'll see if that continues to work for them, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, base hit to right.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Striding into the box, Zach Wheeler. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the stretch. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Step on the bag for one. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Striding in once again, Andrew McCutchen. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
2 on here with 1 man out, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Phillies strand 1, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Too low, 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
That's in there. 3-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So digging in now, Austin Riley. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. A reach there by McCutchen, but it's over his glove for a home run. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Braves draw a bit closer courtesy of the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Phillies 4 and the Braves 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down and away. 1 ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Liner toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Sean Newcomb comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 6. A 1 pitch on its way. And that misses 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. 1 there. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Fouled away. he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Nick Markakis. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. So next to the plate for the Phils, Roman Quinn comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now, this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Here's the 0-1. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
At the plate, Zach Wheeler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 4-1. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And it's fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Hit on the ground out to short, taken in by Gregorius. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Tyler Flowers. Fouled off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Albies is camped under this one. One pitch, one away.
Third baseman, number 2.
Standing in, Gene Segura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Has a look, now the pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Markakis. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Reese Hoskins. From the stretch. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll get back in safely. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Phillies strand one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Into the box, Charlie Culberson. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Ender Inciarte will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Ender Inciarte.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Luke Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
In now, Didi Gregorius, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
The 1-0 delivery. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2.
Nope, outside.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Thank you.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, D-Roll, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1, and that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Shane Green is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. David Robertson will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew McCutchen. He homered back in the third inning in this one. First offering on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Gene Segura comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. That's by him for strike one. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Number 3.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Here's Bryce Harper now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Roll, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. All set to start the ninth in this one, so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ozzie Albies. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick Markakis.
stepping up to the plate, Nick Markakis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. And this misses to Markakis. It's ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
In now, Freddie Freeman. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. The bouncer to the left side. He's right there. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. First and second now, 1 man out. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-0 pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Ready for another chance? Charlie Culberson. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch on its way. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. No movement on base. It's ball one. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the stretch.
3-0 the count.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame them. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches. Ready for another shot now. Austin Riley. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Anthony Swarzak gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. He's set and the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Out of here. Grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second of the game, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Adeiny Echeverria will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Adeiny Echeverria.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB. A 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Standing in now, Ozzie Albies, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Swarzak is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
9-7 the final score in this ball game. The Phils used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Zach Wheeler earns his 5th winner of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. Felix Hernandez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Well, that game was interesting. I don't know what happened to David Robertson there, but all of a sudden I couldn't control his pitches. I don't know whether he's injured or what the deal is. I guess with the rain, ball started slipping out of his hand. I don't know, but it got real interesting as Austin Riley goes 2 for 4 with 2 home runs, one of them being a grand slam. Andrew McCutchen gets the player of the game, and then really a home run fest tonight. With all the rain, you figure the ball would stay in the park, but not tonight. Andrew McCutchen 2 for 4 with 2 home runs, including a grand slam, much like Austin Riley. So as you can see, their splits are their numbers are, well, identical. 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Roman Quinn also added with a home run. 2 runs batted in. That was a 2-run home run, of course. GT 3 for 4. And Bryce Harper went 4 for 5, albeit quietly with all the home runs flying out of here tonight. So the Phils rack up win number 15. Unbelievably so over, I don't know if they call him King Felix anymore, but Felix Hernandez takes the loss. Zach Wheeler, of course, gets the win, striking out 13, only letting up 1 earned run. Took him out because I wanted to get the bullpen in there. Before once again the offense took shape in the 5-run 8th inning. Once again, Hector Neris was not able to come in. I actually tried to bring him in place of Swarzak, but I guess they wouldn't let me bring him in. I don't know. Apparently there's some rule that the pitcher has to face all 3 batters. So in any event, I brought Robertson in to get him some work, and I wanted to leave him in there to try to shut it down, but unfortunately it wasn't to be, and that's a first. I've never seen warnings issued in this game. Certainly I could not control his pitches, but in any event, David Robertson not looking very good tonight at all. Hopefully he'll be okay. We'll have to see if he has any injuries, but we'll take you back to some of the action that went down earlier on in this one. Early on in the game, bottom of the second, Roman Quinn. At this point, the computer was playing the game. Quinn goes yard. 2-run home run got the scoring started for the Fightins. And then Kutch goes yard. This one in the bottom of the 3rd, making it 3-0 Phillies. Takes that one deep, actually hit off that Phillies.com sign and then bounced down out there toward Harry the K's. And another masterful pitching performance as that's just one of the strikeouts of the baker's dozen that Zach Wheeler put forth tonight. Phil's at that point up 4-0 in the top half of the 5th inning. And top of the 5th here, here's where the Braves got on the board as Riley homered to left field there. Again, just by Harry the K's. Ozzie Albies. Tell you what, I wish he had this kind of night last night against Aaron Nola, but that was not to be. But he does strike out here. But as the game went on, it got interesting. And I believe this would be his last strikeout, if I'm not mistaken, as he strikes out Ozuna. A lot of strikeouts for Wheeler. And then, of course, the Braves all of a sudden, by way of... and here's the home run. The grand slam by Kutch as he puts this one in orbit. One swing of the bat crushes it out to Harry the K's out there near the Ashburn Alley store. And here's where things got interesting. The run started coming in for the Braves there in the ninth as they made a bid to try to take this one and tie it up. And there, Austin Riley goes yard here as he deposits one once again in the left field seats, making it 9-7 at that point. ERAs went through the roof tonight, I reckon. And it was Swarzak who came in and kind of shut it down as the Albies flies out to Bryce Harper to end the game in a wild, rainy affair on this Wednesday night baseball with the Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. As you see, the Phillies win their 15th straight. As unbelievable as that may sound, it's as unbelievable for me to say that. As you see, Wheeler is now 5-3. Felix Hernandez falls to 2-3. No save, which I kind of find strange that Swarzak did not get credited. However, so the Phillies take the sweep of the Atlanta Braves, which is again another sweep. You got to figure sooner or later this streak is going to come to an end. I'm not wishing for it to happen, but I am a realist. So the Phillies improved to 31-6. The month of May is proving to be a winning month in these first 6 days. An off day tomorrow, and the next time you'll see the Phillies here on the Bilskie channel, Bilskie YouTube channel, we will be in Pittsburgh as Jake Arrieta looks for win number 8, as he will be opposed by Chris Archer. Pittsburgh not faring too well out there in the National League Central, as they are a very dismal 7-29, almost a polar opposite of where the Phillies are right now. Saturday in Pittsburgh, another 7:05 start. That will be Zach Eflin with a Saturday night start, looking for win number 5. He will be opposed by Trevor Williams. And Vince Velasquez, the Sunday game. That would be both the Saturday and the Sunday game in MLB Network presentation, as Vince looks for win number 4. He'll be opposed by Mitch Keller. So just looking ahead, and then of course the Phils after the short road trip. I don't know, honestly, I don't know who figured this schedule out, but as we look ahead to June, I don't know. It just seems there's a lot of home games, but I guess not. There's August, September, ending in Washington. But back at the ranch, we are in the month of May. We get the Dodgers coming in next Tuesday, as they'll be in for a 3-game series. Tuesday through Thursday. Very strange to have a game end, or excuse me, a 3-game series end on a Thursday. However, that will be a business person special. I will not be playing that in the afternoon, quite obviously. I'll be working that time, but we'll certainly be playing that business person special when I get home. And then, of course, after the Dodgers take off, the Redbirds, the Cardinals, come into town before the Phillies head out west. So, going to be an interesting month, the month of May. But there's your player of the game, Kutch. 2 home runs in the game, one of them being a grand slam, as the Phillies once again improved to 31-6 on the season. I was going to keep saying the young season. I mean, we are only in 6 days into the second month of the season, so still a lot of baseball to play. I would dare say that the streak, and again, I'm a realist, will eventually come to a close. I'm not looking forward to that happening. However, have to be a realist. So we look ahead, as you see, the Phillies now 10 games up on their competition here. They're trailed by the Mets at 10 games out. The Marlins 11 games out. The Braves fall to 16, and they are tied with the Nationals, also 16 games out. So a two-way tie for with 4th place there with the Braves and the Nationals. So, yeah, a very interesting turn of events here as the Phillies are just rolling right now. But how far can the streak go? I guess time will tell. I will have to say tune in Pittsburgh on Friday as the Phillies venture across state to their state rivals, the Pittsburgh Pirates, and a 3-game series, a weekend series with the Buccos there at PNC Park. Beautiful PNC Park. Never been, but it's always cool to see the graphics on this game and really brings into detail a lot of these stadiums. So it'll be interesting to see what happens out in Pittsburgh. You never know. Any team can catch fire. Any team that is on fire could go cold. Baseball is a very strange game, but an awesome game nonetheless. Well, that said, I'm going to spare you all the Justin Allegri. Will give him a break this week, and or at least for tonight. So we will fast forward to Friday. And once again, thank you all for tuning in for Phillies baseball. Once again, the Phillies win this one in a I was going to say a blowout, but a shootout, I should say, as it got interesting. As the final score, as you see, reads there 9-7 in favor of the Philadelphia Phillies. So that's it for now. We'll see you back here on Friday for more Phillies baseball in Pittsburgh. Thanks for watching, everybody.